is our Cajun corn. I'm telling you, it is dynamite, dynamite. Hello, I'm Chef Don McMillan. Welcome to Simple and Delicious Recipes. And delicious today means we're going to do Cajun corn. Yes, Cajun corn. We're going to kick it up with some cayenne. In the end, you're going to just love this. You ever travel to New Orleans or to South Louisiana? They call it sometimes makshoon. All those wonderful names. All we're really talking about is flavor, right? Right in my pan, I'm cooking with some butter. You know, butter and corn just go together, right? So let's just go ahead. We're going to melt the butter. Oh yes, get it going. And I have here me some andouille sausage, some smoked sausage. Look, got little peppers in there. Going to kick up a lot of flavor, and you're going to definitely love it. Let's get this butter going, and we'll add in our sausage. So really, what I want to do is just brown the sausage. It's already smoked, cooked. I just want that color to be in there. So when you eat it and see it, it's just gonna say, I want some of this. And also, what's happening right now is this sausage is cooking in my pan, and in the pan, it's sticking to the bottom, and little bits and pieces of protein are going to get released, stick to the bottom of the pan. When we add in the corn and some of the other ingredients, it's gonna pull it back up, and man, is it ever gonna be so delicious. Yes. And as you already know, when I talk about cooking in Louisiana, we're always talking about layering on the flavor. And look at all these wonderful flavors we have. Besides the sausage and obviously the corn, we have tomatoes, celery, onions, green onions, garlic, thyme, and look at this, some hot cayenne pepper. And also, if you want, you can add some wonderful sauce. We have a, you know, some people like to use Tabasco sauce. We prefer Texas Pete because we're here in North Carolina, and that's our local sauce. But however you like to kick it up, it's up to you. And of course, you masochists out there, you know all about that. I don't have to tell you. You can do it any way you like. All right. So our sausage is cooking up. A little bit of fat coming out of the sausage. That's good because that's going to add more flavor, right? That's what we're doing. We're doing the flavor thing here, right? I want it to get a little bit brown. Then after it's brown, I'm going to remove it from the pot, saute my onions and peppers, get them cooking. Then we're going to add in some garlic. Man, we're going to be cooking here. Let's turn the heat down just a notch. We don't want this butter to burn. Yeah. Love this. All right, so our sausage is now browned a little bit. You can see in the bottom of the pan little bits and pieces. So let's take these out for now because we want to start cooking our vegetables. I can already smell this. I wish you could smell it, but this smoked sausage is just smelling up our kitchen so good that it's whetting the appetite before we even finish this dish, which is good, right? Because we eat with all our senses. Sense of sight, sense of smell, sense of taste, even texture is very important to us when we eat. And that's why when you see how we cook these things up, we slice the sausage. So when you see the sausage in there, you see that bias or diagonal slice, you can tell what it is. And your appetite's already saying, I know I'm gonna like this, right? And that's what it's about. Get in there, one last little piece. All right, now, in this pan, we have a little bit of that fat, a little bit of that butter, a little bit of those goodies in there. Let's cook them up, all right? We've got us some onions. And there you go, all the onions. Start cooking those. What will happen when these onions and celery and peppers are cooked up, the sugar that's naturally in there is going to come out. And when it comes out, it's going to hit the bottom of the pan. It's going to give it a nice color. It's going to also give it a nice flavor, yes. And the peppers. You can already tell this is going to be quite a dish. All right. I haven't put the garlic in there yet. I'm going to wait just a minute for the garlic. And the reason I do that is that garlic burns pretty quick. And we don't want that to happen. We just want it to be in there about a minute. You know, get a little flavor to the pot, and then we're gonna add the rest of the ingredients right on top of it and let them cook on down. Yep. All right, so we're gonna saute this for about 2 minutes. Okay, look, these are soft, starting to turn a little bit brown. The sugar's coming out. Now is the time to add our garlic. Put it right in there. You know it's Cajun when you got garlic in there, right? A little bit brown. The sugar actually in the garlic as well comes out and flavors this dish too. So we are actually layering on the different flavors, adding so much goodness to this particular dish. Now, those bits and pieces that I told you stuck to the bottom of the pan, they're gonna come right on up because when we put those tomatoes in there, the liquid's gonna come out and just hit that, man, is it gonna be so good. You know, Cajun corn, what can I tell you? Flavor, that's what it's all about. So we're not just opening up a can of corn and heating it up in a pot and say, here it is. We are just layering on the flavors. We're saying, no, here it is, right in here, right in the pot. We're going to enjoy every bite and add some more later, right? Okay, so now we have those flavors in there. I'm going to add in the tomatoes, and I have my thyme. So instead of pulling every little leaf off the stem, just throw them in there, just like you do bay leaf. It comes to the top, you pull them out, job is done, right? There goes some diced tomatoes. I'm using fresh tomatoes. You'll make a nice little sauce in there. Yeah. Come on in. Okay. All right. How about a little cayenne pepper? Or a lot. I'm just doing a little bit, but you may want more. Okay. You decide. It is smelling good in here though. Got the juice from the sausage in here. And now we got the tomatoes just cooking on down. Yummy. All right, here's that corn. All right, this is about 5 ears of corn. We just shucked them, put them right in here. All right, stir those around. Get them real happy. Turn the heat down a little bit. I don't want this to burn. And I want to put in my sausage. If there's any oil or juices left in the sausage, they go in there too. Yes, all that good flavor right back in the pot. I'm gonna let this cook for about 10 minutes and we'll just check on it. We'll add some salt and pepper as we go along. Might even add a little more cayenne pepper if we want. We're just about ready to wrap this baby up. Want to check the seasonings, do a little bit of taste right here. I know it's going to be good. Just taste it. I know it's going to probably need maybe a little taste. I don't know. We'll see. A little pepper, a little salt, a little cayenne, little pepper. And we're going to wrap this baby up and we're going to go to heaven. But it is so tasty. Listen, we use fresh corn. I really think that makes the dish. You can use frozen and you obviously can use canned corn. But this fresh corn and it's in season, oh man, it's it. This is doing it. This is cooking it up, truly. There is our Cajun corn. I'm telling you, it is dynamite, dynamite. I took out the thyme, just pull them out, just like you would a bay leaf, okay? I am going to give it a little bit of a garnish with some green onion right on top. Don't that look good? Don't that look good? Hey, hook us up on Patreon. Right down below, we've got the link. We'd love to have your support so that we can do more of these wonderful things. And we're going to send you some information. We're going to send you the videos before anybody else gets to see them. You're going to love it. As well as subscribe if you haven't done so already. You know you're loving it if you watch this right to the end because we've got so much to share. And talking about sharing it with your friends and family. We'd love to have them all into our family, okay? Any comments? Put them below. Our recipes below, comments below. Tell me what you think. Some improvements that you have on, maybe some ideas you'd like to share. That's what we do. We share and I respond to every comment. So, as always, when you're cooking with Chef Don, it is absolutely simple and delicious.